is it a good thing for a wife to pray that her husband should not come home from work for like 2 weeks so she can have peace and rest of mind?
That means the husband doesn't give peace. Is that what it means?
Yes.
If your wife is praying that, don't let my husband come home for the next 3 weeks, so I'll have my peace. Wait, are you sure it is peace she's looking for?
I actually don't know, but she's not. The last time I saw her, she wasn't happy. Yes.
She had shot more than she can chew. Now, because if I look at this critically, there are so many parts. The obvious one is the first inclination is maybe she's cheating. She doesn't want to get caught.
That's another part.
That's like the first inclination. You're gonna be like, okay, why would you have a husband you don't want him home? But then maybe they are usually quarreling. You know, some husbands are like perfectionists. Once they step into their compound, why is this bowl here? Why is this place not clean? Why is this food not white? Why is this clock not, And that might be frustrating for a woman who had tried all her best. And then you just walk in and start correcting everything and complaining about everything and nagging about everything. If you marry a nagging husband, you may probably pray that it doesn't come home for 1 year. Yeah. But every time he comes home, is a lot of trouble. The way men should behave is more like the reserved man that is playful. It's actually very difficult. Most men cannot operate like that. You have to be strict and you still have to be playful. So it's like you have double parts and it just has to play out that way. But for any woman to pray that her husband doesn't come home, how do they feed? Who is she working?
She's not working.
So the husband just sends money.
Yeah.
Maybe the husband does the husband beat her?
I don't think so.
Or maybe all this womanizing what she sees on the phone of the husband and all.
But her friends are always with her.
Oh,
this lady, she has lots of friends.
Male or female?
Female.
Whichever one, she's not a good person then. I can judge this by the character, because if you are interested in all your females, guess what? She may be bisexual.
Maybe.
So she's not going to have interest in the man anymore. Because does she have children?
Just one.
All right. I think that's it. She's bisexual. So she'll prefer to be in the company of her female friends than the man. And if the man comes in, those female friends can't come in. So she probably loves the company of the friends than the man. Because I'm trying to figure it out. If you are not committing adultery and you don't want your husband there, or maybe you just want to spend his money, you're not really in there for marriage. So you're like, okay, just give me money. Because one, if your husband is with a woman, there is a limit to what you can collect. Because everything he wants to buy, will pay for it by himself, like order it by himself and all. But once he's far away, you can say, I want to make my hair 35,000. And then 3 weeks later, you say, something just broke the hair while I was asleep. And then he says, snap it. Because you won't be able to see it in physical. Snap it, you use scissors to cut part of it. And they see. And they say, yeah, okay, you have to make another one. Another 35,000. Oh, my perfume, your son broke my perfume. Say, oh, sorry, okay, you buy another one, 30,000. So it's not like she's raising money from the man, trying to use the man for money's sake. And she wouldn't want the man to come home, because if he comes home, he's going to probably see everything and not give as much as he will give when he's away. But by and large, it's not a good feeling. And this is what I always say. If you are not a marriageable type, don't stress our community because of this. Just say single. If you are bisexual, go to FIR alone. Don't drag another man into it, because I'm definitely sure if this man hears about whatever is going on behind the curtains, the man will probably faint. Yes, because you can imagine marrying a sane, normal person. Does she go to church?
They are Jehovah's Witness.
Okay. Jehovah's Witness. They have been witnessing all that. So you can imagine, it's a lot of stress. And that's why I always say marriage is the most difficult thing on earth. Because you can only know yourself. You can only work on yourself. You can't determine what happens to the other party. And the Bible already said, can two people work together unless they agree? But the sad part of it is some people might agree with you on Monday, and by Tuesday, no, even if you disagree, it would have been better, because now you tell me I'm not doing what we said before. But now they won't say it. They will just continually to do opposite of what they should be doing and frustrate you and molest you and everything, so that by the time they go out, they won't say it like they are at fault, So they frustrate you enough for you to send them out. So it won't look as if they are the cause of it.
So the fault will not be on them.
Yes, because if they park their load, they will say, why did you park your load? But now they frustrate you to a point, and nobody's going to see that frustration. Women are like professors in that. They know how to victimize your life, like you feel like ending it all until, and they will never appear to be what? Because we see them as weaker vessels, and they can cry very faster. So even if you are, can you imagine if I say my wife usually beats me every day? Everybody will just look at you like, my friend, get out of here. But even if you don't touch a woman and she just cries and puts her makeup and uses it to do stripe in her hair and say he slapped me, everybody will believe it. Yeah. So it's just it's a woman's world, although the men built the world. But I don't think it's a good thing for anyone to pray that their husband will not come home on time. I know men usually hope that their wives don't come home, especially men that are daughters, because that's when they can sneak in, sneak out, do all sorts of jagwajantis here and there. So that at least we know. You see, the life of a man is almost like direct. All he can do is hang out with his friends, sleep with some people here and there, and that's the end of his life. Like that's everything. But a woman has like 100,000 many parts that you can never see, you can't interpret, you cannot understand, and they know how to slide in, slide out in between, and nothing. It's scary what happens in marriages nowadays, because I'm even looking at it. For a man to say, okay, I want to leave the street, I want to get married to you, I want to be stable, I want to focus, and all of a sudden you're in the marriage, it's not even up to 6 months, you're already going back to the vomit you already said you don't like it. It's clumsy. So I believe genuinely, some women will not want their husband to be around, not because they want to do anything evil or sad or bad, but because the man is just nothing to write home about. And the same thing goes to most men. Because some women, countless people, countless times, men will leave their home and go and stay somewhere else because of the pressure and the nagging of the wife. So both ways, it depends. If I have more information, maybe I would have given more details about this. But by and large, if you are not ready for marriage, to play by the rule of marriage, stay single is okay. There's also honor and dignity in it. Jesus Christ never got married. Paul never got married. You as well can be another one. And to the glory of God, provided you can hold your body, which is another challenge. How many of you people can hold your body? It's a lie. You just form I don't like them. And as some women will say, men has come. But those come, you still turn and the night and go and I just don't want to mention Linda Keji's name. She was always rooting for feminists. And at the end of the day, say again.
I said you've mentioned the name.
No, I said I don't want to mention Linda Keji's name. Who was mentioning that one? So at the end of the day, you end up saying things and you are doing something different. Incredible. Human beings have deep hearts that only God can know.